Hello, everyone. This is a quick post just to let you know that I have put up the rest of November's available times under readings, all of November and all the way to, I believe, December 19th. Again, I'm trying to keep it about the same time, 2:30. It's usually the appointment availabilities are usually between Wednesday through Sundays. However, there are a few days off in a couple weeks. My son has off from work, so I'm not going to be doing readings on those days. And just check the list. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it all about the same time, 2:30. So if you can't make it during the weekday, remember there are Saturday and Sunday appointments for you. Trying to think of what else. There's also a message that is coming through, and this is, like I said, for all my supporters, one-time supporters or more, that start becoming aware of the animals that you're seeing in your life. Recently, in the past 2 days, I've had messages come through where wolves keep coming up. And wolves are one of my favorite animals ever since I can remember. But especially in college, you remember a wonderful poster that had a Native American woman and a wolf and a raven, and they were all kind of merged. Some of you who are around my age, around 60, may remember it. But it was a beautiful poster. It was beautiful. I don't know if it was originally a painting or a sketch. It was just lovely. So wolves have always held a special place in my heart. And I also, there are also the types of dogs that I like. I'm eating like collie, huskies, that type of thing. I grew up with collies. And so they're very similar in a sense. And I had an experience a few years ago with a lost Siberian Husky here in the neighborhood. And just, it's funny, is animals and children are always drawn to me. It's bizarre sometimes. And it's so sweet. And yeah, anyway, I felt like the beast master with this Siberian Husky. He kept to my side. Somebody said, well, I'll take him. I think he may be somebody in the back of the neighborhood. And he went to bring him into the car. The Siberian Husky wouldn't leave my side. And I couldn't touch it because my son is allergic, even though I wanted to just cuddle the heck out of it. But I did, I had fed it water and everything because here in Florida, I remember it was a summer day and it was so hot. And I kept thinking, why did somebody in Florida have a Siberian Husky? That poor thing. But he very well trained, very well trained. And we ended up finding the owner, but would not leave my side, would not go with anybody else. So it was just wonderful. I felt very powerful and in a good, in a good way. And just the bond that I have with animals and children. And maybe there's an animal, and like I said, the past couple of days, 2, 3 times, I think now, I get a message of a wolf. And so I look up the symbolism and what it can represent and how I can use the symbolism to help me with whatever's going on in my life. So I'm just going to give you that message as well. So this is a quick post, let you know the November and December availability times are up if you want to book a reading with me, or even if you want to book a reading for the loved one over the holidays. But also, keep an eye out for the messages from spirit, from your loved ones. If there was an animal, excuse me, that a loved one, was their favorite animal, or, if you're thinking you're going through a tough time and, you're begging for a message, or a lot of times it comes when you're not looking for it. And I was really not necessarily looking for a message. And this, like I said, it's come through in the past 2 days. So I had to look it up, and it's really interesting and neat when that happens. So look for signs from your spirit guide, look for sign, to help and to encourage and support you. What you need to pay attention to, maybe what you need to work on, maybe what you need to release or let go. And at the same time, maybe the animals are just messages from your specific loved ones who are on the other side, just saying hello and offering their love and support. Okay, so keep an eye out for those, especially this week. This is Sunday, November 24th. Yeah, which makes sense. I think there are going to be a lot of signs this week because it's Thanksgiving weeks. A lot of families are getting together, and your loved ones are watching from the other side because they want families to be together and to learn from each other and to grow with each other and to support each other and see how you can do that with your own family. And sometimes that takes, drawing back and creating boundaries. And maybe you do have to step away with some family members at this time, and that's okay. You can do it respectfully and politely. You can draw, boundaries in a positive manner. Keep that in mind. They're on their own learning journey, their own growth. What do I want to say? Well, learning journey, their own path here. So take care of the core of your family. And once you do that and then set boundaries, then you can, always say, I'm available, when you're ready to behave in such a way that is not harmful, then we can talk, always leave room for reconciliation. That's the word I was looking for. Okay, that's it. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye.